So guys, I'm really excited. I've got the Keychron K2 wireless keyboard, the mechanical keyboard with me. I know it's been out for a couple of months, but I've got it now, so I'm going to share my unboxing experience with you guys. Now, I've had the Razer mechanical keyboard with me for quite a while. Two problems with it. It's got a wire, which I really don't like, and then there's a number pad, which I really don't use. So the idea was to get a smaller keyboard, takes up less space, and it's neat because there are no wires. So we've got the Keychron K2. Let's unbox this and see what's there on it. Alright, so the box is right here, and let me just quickly pick this up and let me quickly show you all the features that this has. So it's wireless and wired. Basically, if you're gaming, you probably want wired because of maximum or the fastest response. And then it can pair it with 3 devices. That's great because then you can keep switching, and it does have 15 plus lighting effects. So we'll talk all about that as we set it up. So there you have it. Let's get that. And there you go, the Keychron K2, a sleek, compact, wireless mechanical keyboard. It's actually not that heavy. Wow. Yeah, this looks nice and fresh. Yeah, I love the orange button right there. And guys, just a small request, if you're enjoying watching this video, take a second to pause and subscribe to my channel. It helps me in a lot of ways. And let me quickly talk about everything that you get inside the box. So you get these extra keys, which are actually for Windows configuration. So you've got the Windows key, the Alt button. The keyboard by default ships with Mac keyboard configuration. This is what you use to replace those keys, and I'll show you how. This is for charging and connecting to your PC, and then the instruction manual, and then there is this small card that talks about how to set up the Bluetooth connection and switch between Android and Mac configuration. And that's pretty much it. So let's now talk about the keyboard. Here I'm placing it right below the Razer mechanical keyboard, so you get a sense of how small or how big that one is. You know, essentially you don't have the number pad, and these buttons are sort of pushed in here. So you get a really nice compact keyboard, and I'm gonna get rid of that one. But yeah, I just wanted to give you an idea. I don't want to talk about centimeters and inches and feet, but just to give you an idea of a full-size keyboard versus a compact keyboard, which is a Keychron K2. And first, what I want to do is replace the Option button with the Windows key and the Command button with the Alt key. And it's kind of really simple. So basically you put this around this, right, and then maybe twist it a little, and you just pull this out like that. And this is the red one. Red one are probably the quietest one that you can get. So if you want like a quiet keyboard, then get the red. Okay, so I'm just gonna place this here, and I'll just press it, and that's it. It's done. Now I want to give you a sense of how the keys sound when they're pressed. So here goes. So yeah, as I said, the red ones are the quietest, so you can get the brown ones or the blue ones if you want like a slightly louder mechanical keyboard. They're fun to use, but then they could be quite distracting for people around you or even for yourself. So it's really just a personal choice. Now that's the charging port right there. That's Type-C. This allows you to switch between Android and Mac configuration. And this basically is, you know, the toggle for whether you want to be on Bluetooth mode, whether you want to be in wired mode, or whether you want to just keep it off. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this on to Bluetooth mode. There you go. Oh, and it does have these flaps around, so I'm just going to open these. There you go. Can you... Okay, maybe you cannot. There is RGB lighting that has turned on, so it's looking good for now. But I'm going to show those lights to you a little later. But let's first set this up. Now to set this up for Bluetooth, you press function and 1 for 3 seconds. And that's how you know that it is under pairing mode, because you can then see this fast blinking blue light under key 1. And meanwhile, I'm just going to go here to Bluetooth, right? And then look for Bluetooth keyboards. And let's hope that, oh, there you go, keyboard input. Yeah, and I just, there you go, it's ready to go. It was that simple. Okay. Let me actually go ahead open Word and then see how that, I just want to check out the delay or the lag, if there is any, that is. Hey guys, oh, okay. I'm trying to check the delay or lag between keystrokes and how fast it actually appears on the screen. This is really good, guys. Absolutely no lag, as you can see. Even for gaming, I don't think it's that big a deal. But of course, if you're one of those high accuracy precision gamers, then probably you'll be better off having this wired. Now I've darkened the video a little so I can show you the lighting effects. Now as you can see that the RGB lighting is turned on, but it's a little dim, but you can obviously use the function key and then F6 to turn it up. And now you can see it's a little bit more obvious. Now the lighting effects can be toggled using the lighting effects button over here. So there are various kinds of animation effects, you could say, for the lighting. And yeah, they could be subtle, they could be really obvious, they could be some that are pretty fancy, it feels like you're dancing. But yeah, different effects for, however your setup on your desk is. It could be a solid color like this, and it can keep cycling. Again, it all depends on the kind of setup you want, or these are all preferences. So yeah, you've got the RGB backlight and you can control the brightness levels as I showed you using the function key and the F5, F6 keys. There you go, that's a pretty fancy one. And there's also a mode where the lights will light up only when you tap on a key. So it sort of sends these impulses as you type, otherwise there is no light. This is pretty cool, guys. I mean, for the light to travel like that when you're typing, just like, like an earthquake. So you press that key and it's like the epicenter and it sends out signals from that key. It's brilliant. So guys, that's all I really had to share with you about the K2. The idea was really just to involve you in the unboxing experience, share how I felt when I took the keyboard out and when I saw the new lighting effects and the first key press. So overall, I'm really thrilled. Very happy that I'm going to remove all the clutter that I have on my desk and replace it with this really nice minimal keyboard that I have now. And yeah, that's all. So if you've got any questions about the keyboard, feel free to ask. You've got the comment section, flood it. And thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button.